Yep.
Yeah, my name is Laury. In the earliest, what was it? Earliest memory of music? My fault. I just got off work, yo. I'm sorry. Yeah, my earliest run-in with music was when I took formal piano lessons at Lutherville Music School. I've been playing the piano since I was 8 years old, and now that I'm an adult, I'm working 2 jobs, so still on the grind like y'all. But I drive for Meals on Wheels during the day, and I teach in the evenings at an after-school program called Ascend Through Music. And yeah, I'm an artist and film composer, and yeah.
Yep.
So my experience is a little unique for most of y'all. I graduated high school in 2015, and I went off to Frostburg for a little bit, 2015 into 2016. But just to be transparent, I was a lot of mental health issues and things like that, and so I dropped out. I ain't ashamed to say that, but came home, got myself a little job. I used to be a hotel security guard, and then I was like, you know what, man, I think I'm gonna try it again. But this time I went to CCBC Essex, and I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like, it was a much better experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was smaller, a lot more tight knit. I'm sure most of y'all used to the university, environment. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to do it over again, I definitely would have went to CCBC first. But yeah, when I went to Frostburg, I was studying music, so I was playing with orchestras and things like that. I was in the piano ensemble, and then I actually switched my major to mass communications because my late best friend, he convinced me to do that because he knew I was more into music production than like the classical realm. And then yeah, I left, but then I went to CCBC and I got my audio recording and music production technologies certificate. So, yeah.
Is what are some common red flags you would advise young musicians to avoid?
Yeah, I would definitely say, man, like, vet people as much as you can. If y'all know what vetting mean, right? Vetting somebody, okay, all right. Yeah, it's like if you can, as much as you can, I would say work with people that aligns with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like personally wise, identity wise. You know what I'm saying? Politically, all that, because all of that can really influence like the course of not even just your career, but your life. You know what I'm saying? Because people know how to bring you down with them. And like even like what my man here was saying too. It's very easy for people to just get you caught up in stuff. Like, I used to do like audio visual stuff here and there. I used to be a stagehand, and it's like just being so eager to kind of just be in a certain environment, and then to just come and see like, oh, this not what I thought it was. I had to leave from that little part of the industry and things like that because I knew it wasn't for me. So I would even also say, like, don't settle for somebody that's trying to get you to just settle for anything too. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can throw some bread at you, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. Anybody can sit there and say, oh yeah, I care about you, here go a couple stacks, but then really don't got your best interests at heart. So yeah, I would just really just say vet people as much as you can. Really get to know these people before you really start working with them, man. Because a lot of people, like, I'm not like in any faith or anything, but a lot of people really do be devils out here, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. People be out here thinking they care about you whole time they an abusers. Whole time they did this to these people and these women and these people, all that, Yeah, so I would just say just vet people as much as you can, and like everybody was saying, listen to your gut, because you got common sense. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle just for an opportunity. You know, make sure you have some integrity and stick to it as much as you can. I know it's sometimes you got to pick your battles, and you know that's because sometimes that's just the way it is. But if you can help it, just have as much integrity as you can, vet people as much as you can, and if you feel like something wrong about them, you usually right.
Have you ever experienced a setback in your creative or professional career where you considered quitting altogether?
I think, honestly, my real setback was, I lost my best friend back in 2021. He had passed away real suddenly, and I actually met him back in Frostburg. So, when I lost him, I just kind of sort of I didn't completely quit, but I think I just listened to my mind and my body, so I don't think I ever consciously like took a break, but it did kind of eat up a lot of time as far as me just trying to get through that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, after after I really was like, okay, like I accepted my grief, and I accepted that he's gone, because he was pretty much my right hand man when it came to the music. So now it's like a lot of times I feel like I'm in this alone, in a way. But yeah, I overcame it by just thinking about what he would tell me, and how he would knock me over the head if he even found out I even tried to quit. You know what I'm saying? So I just bounced through it, and I decided to not take complete solace in music, because I feel like as an artist and a creative in general, you get what I'm saying, you still gotta experience life to be able to make the music, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I feel like some of the music that's out here now, I mean, even though I'm only 28, so I ain't old, I might sound old, but some of it you'll be able to tell when it's like real substance in it, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you didn't go through nothing or you didn't do nothing new, it doesn't even have to be nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? It's going to reflect in your music. So I started just taking my health real seriously, man, because after I lost him, I got diagnosed with real bad high blood pressure, gaining weight, all that. Not to get dark, and things like that, but like pretty much I was on my way out, man, in 2022. So I just knew I had to be like, okay, it's not just about the music. You still got to be here to make the music. You know what I'm saying? So I just started getting into new stuff. I learned how to swim and got back into boxing, because that's all me and him used to do. Started eating a lot better, and just getting my mind right. And then now I feel like I'm back. So that's why I'm really thankful to be here, to be speaking in front of y'all, because this was really hard for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, my friends still not being here. You know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate y'all taking y'all time out y'all busy, college schedule to support all us and hear what we got to say. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to be here to be trying to speak some words of wisdom and motivation in y'all. So, yeah.
Thank you. So my last question is, what's one piece of advice you wish you had received earlier in your career?
Yeah, I think everybody pretty much covered like the mental health and the physical side, so I ain't going to, beat y'all in the head with that again. But honestly, business-wise, man, just from my personal experience, if I had to do things differently, I would have got an agreement made for literally every little musical thing that I did, whether it's free, unpaid, or whatever. Like, I would really encourage y'all to get agreements made, no matter how simple they are. Even if you don't have the funds or the means or the the access to an entertainment lawyer, just get it in writing, so that way everybody is on the same terms and things like that. That way, if somebody be like, "No, man, I made this bass part. Nope, I wrote this right here. It says it right here on this date." Get an agreement. Every little thing, whether it's free, unpaid, that's the same word, whatever. You know, anything, no matter how small the opportunity is or big, get yourself an agreement, read over it, and don't let nobody pressure you into signing nothing. If they can't give you a few days to sign an agreement, they trying to push you into something you don't got no business signing. So agreements, every little thing, I'm telling you, is going to save you the trouble, the legal headache in the long run.